What's up folks, today we are with a different kind of video on the channel sharing my views upon using the PS4 Slim in 2020. I actually bought it the last May and now it's been one long year of its usage. So I hope that my views on it will be a little useful for starters as I don't want to get into more technical aspects of it. Before actually getting into the video, I should also admit that I haven't really used any of the Xbox consoles before and that I game offline. So don't get me wrong if I seem to be a little rational, but I assure you that I'll try my best to be honest with you and you make sure that you stay till the end. So without further ado, let's dive into the video. First things first, this console has got nearly 1 terabyte of storage, which means you can actually install around 20 games, and this is decent amount of storage for a console, and there are also options available to extend the storage further, which is really appreciated and a great choice for gamers who use the backwards compatibility to play previous gen games. And also I have jailbroken my console, which means I can play games without actually buying them. Of course, there are some issues with jailbreaking. As far as it seems nice, it also has some minor issues with the gaming experience. And if you want to know more about what is jailbreaking and on the issues I'm facing with it, just comment below and I'll try to put up a video on that. So moving on to the FPS part, it is very well known that the PS4 Slim pushes around some 30 FPS, and I clearly admit that there are FPS drops which you can really encounter while playing a few high graphic games. And sometimes when things get intense in the game, the lag becomes very evident, but it doesn't imply that it becomes unplayable. Surely playable, but the FPS drops becomes annoying. Okay, as per my usage, I played for mostly 3 hours at max and I'm relatively a light user, as I don't game for longer periods and not frequently too. So based on this pattern of usage, I didn't face any serious heating issues, but it does get a bit warm after an hour of gaming. On conclusion, it handles pretty well. Now to the noise part, which I was genuinely surprised as it really didn't get that loud by it even being a smaller console by dimensions compared to the PS4 and the PS4 Pro, and thus it's the quietest of three. So finally, it's your gaming experience, the controller. The key highlight of the controller is that it gets a touch bar and a motion sensor, which makes your gaming more immersive, but comparing it with the Xbox controller, it feels less premium, a little less premium, and the battery backup isn't that great either. Finally, coming to the video output, this console provides it just up to a 1080 pixels, which is not great by any means, but still a good option if you don't have a 4K TV. So now as far as my views on the PS4 Slim goes, I would say that it holds up considerably well in the year 2020. Although it has some minor cons, it still performs reasonably well. And if you are hoping to buy this now, I would say this console fits well if budget is a concern and also if you are a light user. For you, this console is really great, but if you want to go with the latest and money doesn't bother you at all, I would actually suggest you to wait and make a run for the next gen PlayStation or Xbox, that is the PlayStation 5 or the Xbox Series X. So folks, thanks for watching and make sure you smash that subscribe button as I'm wrapping this up for now. See you in the next video. Bye.